Hey everybody, this is Javis049,
And Prometheus MFD.
and welcome to episode 2 of us playing children's card games.
This is now officially a series.
Yes. Today's episode is going to be a long and tedious but very necessary exercise.
Says you.
On how stupid Exodia decks are.
Just stupid to play. They're not fun. No matter who you are, unless you're like playing fucking Dark World.
Yeah. So this match that we're gonna have here, it's Exodia versus Exodia.
Who built the better Exodia deck? Spoilers, it was me.
Spoilers, yeah, it was probably you.
I just went with a cookie cutter deck, so there might not be like no refinement.
I kind of went with a cookie cutter deck, except I kind of enhanced it a little bit. So I'll pick this one.
Aw.
We're trying to outwit each other in rock, paper, scissors. Like, what the fuck?
I know, that's an effort in futility.
Yeah.
Because neither of us could outwit anybody.
Okay, so with an Exodia deck, your hope is that you go first. Obviously.
Yep.
Okay, the basic build for an Exodia deck is, of course, the 5 pieces of Exodia, and 35 other cards that sole focus is draw power.
Unless they search out other cards which are based on draw power.
Mostly draw power.
Yeah.
Alright, first things first. I'm gonna normal summon Royal Magical Library, which, a spell counter gets put on it every time I use a spell card, or every time either player uses a spell card, actually. It just says each time a spell card is activated. And it can have a maximum of 3, and you can remove 3 spell counters to draw a card. Next, I'm going to activate Upstart Goblin. Put a counter on there. He gains 1,000 life points, and I draw a card. Next, we'll do it again.
Oh, snap!
I have a feeling life points will not... what the fuck? I just drew the third one.
Hey, look at me, I'm Noah. He was the first guy in Yu-Gi-Oh! To ever achieve more than 10,000 life points. When they started at 4,000, so, you know, this is
That's
nearly
pretty
as much of a
impressive,
feat.
actually. Here they're starting at 8,000. Okay, this has 3 spell counters on it. I remove them. 1, 2, 3, and I draw a card. Next, I'm going to activate Destiny Draw. I discard Destiny Hero Plasma. Draw 2 cards. Oh, dear.
So
Next.
yeah, how about that, their Game Grumps?
Shut up.
So people have been getting mad that Seven Asses and Boopinist got so popular. It still amuses me. Like I don't see what the big deal is.
Right, I'm gonna activate Dark World Dealings.
Oh snap!
We each draw a card, and then we each discard a card. You.
Watch as you had all 5 pieces in your hand.
No. I'm not gonna tell you, but you'll see it. It's pretty hilarious, actually. I don't really like my hand right now, so I'm gonna activate Magical Mallet. I'm actually gonna put all 3 cards into the deck that I have right now, shuffle it, and draw 3 cards. So 1. Hopefully this will actually turn out. Otherwise, I'm kind of SOL right now. 1, 2, 3. This is a little better. Alright, see grave. Activate Royal Magical Library's effect. 2, 3, I draw another card. Next, I'm going to activate Trade-In. Discard Destiny Hero Plasma. Draw 2 cards. Next, I'm going to look at what I have in my hand. Because seriously, just for the sake of it, I will activate Broken Bamboo Sword and equip it to Royal Magical Library.
Ah, Broken Bamboo Sword.
It gains no attack.
I get nostalgia from that, because that was one of the cards I ran when I played Yu-Gi-Oh!
And I can literally do nothing else.
My turn. Alright. First, I activate a pot of... I activate Toon Table of Contents, which allows me to add a Toon card to my hand.
And I'm going to assume it's Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
I'm going to add another Toon Table of Contents and activate it to add another card to my hand.
Alright.
Same thing for the third one. Then
now
I'm
you
get Blue Eyes.
Now you
Toon
get Blue
Dragon.
Eyes Toon Dragon.
The grave. Next, I activate Pot of Duality. Let's see, 1,
I should have this at 3 since you've been activating spell cards all freaking day.
3. Yep, it gets better. I'm gonna move Trade into my hand. Top deck. Top deck.
Top deck. And then you activate said Trade-In.
Yeah, but first I gotta clear the... Alright. Now I activate Trade-In. Send Blue Eyes Toon Dragon to the grave. Draw 2 cards. I activate another Trade-In. I send Blue Eyes White Dragon to the grave. Draw 2 cards. Set a card. And during my end phase, I activate Super Rejuvenation, which allows me to draw 1 card for each Dragon-type monster I discarded or attributed this turn.
So
then, I chain a second one to it.
So you get 4 cards.
Then...
You chain a third one to it?
Yeah, I wish. 1...
1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4. To grave. To grave, and because I have too many cards, I will discard White Stone of Legend, which allows me to add a Blue Ice to my hand.
And now you will still have 7 cards.
So I have to discard another card. So I will discard a Blue Ice Toon Dragon, and end my turn.
Alright, I think I know what the card you set is, but...
I don't. I actually had to check the card.
If I know what this is going to make things easier for you. Activate effect. 2, 3, to draw a card, and I think I know what you're about to activate.
No, I'm good.
Alright, whatever.
I realize now what I could have gotten, and that would have basically screwed you over. But I wasn't planning on going against an Exodia deck. I was trying to make a self-contained Exodia deck. So I should have done an anti-Exodia Exodia.
Anti-Exodia Exodia. That's real strange. Now I shall normal summon Cyber Valley.
Oh, snap.
And activate Machine Duplication.
Oh, snap.
Target Cyber Valley. Special summon the other 2 Cyber Valleys I have in my deck. 1, 2. That goes to grave. Next, I'm going to start activating the effects of these here Cyber Valleys. So, I'm going to banish a Cyber Valley, and with it I banish another Cyber Valley. And draw 2 cards. Now, I'm going to take this Cyber Valley. No, not to grave. Damn
I'm
it.
gonna distribute my Cyber Valley, because that's a smart move.
That's a smart move.
I don't even know why I was talking like that.
Banish it, and this goes with it. Draw
I'm
2
gonna-
cards.
I should start up like Rock Band or something. These
And-
turns are going to take a while.
Next,
swear to
I'm going to
God.
activate Trade-In.
I played a guy once.
That's totally
Where-
not a Skype notification in the lower right. What are you talking about?
I played a guy once where his turn lasted a full 10 minutes.
So I activate Trade-In, discard Destiny Hero Dogma, draw 2 cards.
Yep.
I can't activate that this turn because I special summoned. So what I can do is activate 1 Day of Peace. We each draw a card, and neither of us can take damage until the end of his next turn. Like, that will matter.
Yeah, really.
Shoot. I'm gonna activate Gold Sark.
That was quite a bit of silence there.
No, I was just thinking about what I'm gonna use Gold Sark with.
Ah.
So, view. You know what? I'll have Gold Sark be used with Destiny Draw.
Mm.
So I get that 2 standby phases from now.
Alright.
And that's going to be it for this turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, when you end your turn, I activate Reckless Greed. I draw 2 cards at the cost of not being able to draw cards for the next 2 turns.
You skip your next 2 draw phases.
Next 2 draw phases. Yeah. So that's, well, shit. To the top of the deck. So that's 1.
You can deselect auto draw if you want.
Yeah, I know, I forgot to do that. Activate 1 Day of Peace.
We each draw.
I activate Trade-In.
This
Send
card
blue
would have
eyes
been
to the
fucking
grave.
useful earlier. Jesus Christ.
Draw 2 cards. I activate Cards of Consonance. I send White Stone of Legend to the grave. Draw 2 cards. To grave. Let's see, I set 2 cards, and real quick, I'm going to check a ruling. Because if this works how I want it to work,
You'll be able to draw everything on my next turn.
yeah.
If I know what those 2 cards that you just set are. And as far as Reckless Greed goes, if you activate a Reckless Greed and chain a Reckless Greed, I believe the skipped draw phases do not stack.
No, they don't.
So there you go.
Okay, so this will work how I want it to work.
It will be fascinating to see.
Alright, so at my end phase, I've got to discard a card.
Yes,
So
you
I'll
do.
discard Toon Dragon, and then chain Super Rejuvenation, draw 3 more cards.
2, 3.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You have
7,
8, so you need to discard 2 cards.
So to the grave and to the grave. And that's my turn.
Right. I'll activate Destiny Draw. Discard you. Draw 2 cards. Next, I will activate Pot of Duality. 1, 2.
Actually, when you activate that, I chain Reckless Greed.
Okay.
And then I chain to that Jar of Greed.
Get another card. Okay. I'm gonna
6 to
add...
6.
I'm gonna add the left leg of the Forbidden One to my hand and win the fucking duel.
Okay, well, let me see. Oh,
Show
first you
hand.
gotta... Yeah, you know what? I had 4 of the limbs. I was scrambling there. What's my next card? Draw. Upstart Goblin. Draw. 1 day apiece, so that's still 2, 3... It's gonna be the last fucking card. Nope.
No, close.
Whitestone of Legend was. Well, that was a good one. Alright, rematch. Rematch! Alright, guys. Today, we're gonna rematch. I don't know
why do you keep
amuses
thinking
me
that is so goddamn funny?
Because it's so goddamn funny!
Because it's
I'm
so
going first now.
stupid, more like.
I fucking love it! Oh, thank you, Ego Raptor, for giving this to us. Oh, goody. First I activate 1 Day of Peace. We each draw a card.
Draw, bitches.
Then I activate Upstart Goblin. I draw a card, you gain life points. To grave.
1K.
Then I set 2 cards. That wrong way, dude. Yeah, draw a card, then deal 1,000 points of damage. That's not broken at all. And I end my turn.
It's because I didn't change the thing from minus to plus.
Yeah, I should do that preemptively, because... Fuck.
Well, this has the potential of being awesome, he lied. Oh, I'm gonna activate Gold Sark.
I chain, Reckless Greed. Then chain, another Reckless Greed.
So he draws 4 cards, but like I said, the draw phases do not stack. So he still skips 2 draw phases.
Yep.
Remember to deselect auto draw.
I was just doing that.
So... View. Anytime, thank you. We'll go... Let's go with left leg of the Forbidden One.
Oh.
Send that to grave. Then I activate another Gold Sark. This time, how about the right leg of the Forbidden One?
So I've got 2 turns to live.
Maybe.
Activate your 3rd Gold Sart, get the head, and you have, both arms. Just got a couple of arms floating in your hand.
I wish. Next, I'm gonna normal summon Cyber Valley, and I can pretty much do nothing else.
Alright. Oh, yep. So, activate Tune Table of Contents, cycle through the other 2.
Yep.
Then add the,
Add one of your Toon Dragons.
to hand. To hand.
A lot of phlegm there.
Activate 1 Day of Peace. We each draw a card.
Drac kid.
Activate Upstart Goblin. I draw a card, you gain life points.
Plus. Gotta keep that in mind.
Then I activate Training. I discard a level
Can you
8.
just stop that?
No, never. Draw 2 cards. Alright, I'm done. Then I activate another. Then I activate another day, 1 Day of Peace.
Draw.
Three. Then
I am getting
activate-
the worst draws. This is ridiculous.
Then I activate another trade-in. Draw 2. To grave. Then I set a card. So let's see. That was what? 2 dragons.
2 Toon Dragons. No, 2 dragons. Yeah, a Toon Dragon and a regular Blue Eyes.
Then my end phase. I've got to discard. 5, 6, 7. I have discard a card, so I will discard a Whitestone of Legend. Its effect goes off. I chain. No, its effect goes off.
Yeah, its
So
effect
I add
has
a
to go off.
Blue Eyes to my hand. Which means I can discard. I gotta discard another card. I'm assuming this works how I think it should.
Yeah.
to add. I do not have a blue ice to add to my hand. So with it, I will chain Super Rejuvenation. Draw 4 cards. 3.
Yeah, they are all dragon types, so that works.
4 to grave. So 1, 2, 3.
You have
4,
9
5,
cards. You need to
6,
discard 3.
So I will discard 1, 2, 3, which will allow me to chain another one, allowing me to draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is game.
Okay, you want to see how ridiculous this is? Show hand. Fucking...
You have to be exited out of my hand.
Okay. Okay, show hand. Fucking nothing! Fucking nothing!
Oh, man, that's terrible.
That is fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, my God. I'm assuming Super Rejuvenation works that way, because I have not seen a ruling against it. Because I believe discarding... Hold on, let me check the specific end phase ruling. Because,
shouldn't discarding mean sent to the grave?
Sent to the grave and discarding and tributing are 3 separate concepts.
Uh-huh.
Well, you have destroyed, sent to the grave, discarded, and tributed.
Uh-huh.
So sent to the grave, it just means it was moved to the grave. That's it. So if you want to visualize it, it's not exactly dead, but yeah.
But the card does say discarded
Or
and
tributed.
or tributed.
You're discarding for the end phase.
Uh-huh.
I believe that specifically said that you discard cards.
Uh-huh.
And so, but the issue isn't that. The issue is if it starts a chain, and I haven't seen anything that says it doesn't. Well, it's chainable. Not everything that's chainable starts a chain. Not everything, starts a chain. So, watch like the one person who watches you who's better at Yu-Gi-Oh than me. Knows all the rules. Is like, he can't do that.
I think we said in the first episode we're not doing this super professionally.
So, I know the rulings better than Jay Bezzo here.
Yeah.
So
I trust him.
And I don't trust me. So, God damn it.
Now it's you with the bad starting hand?
Maybe. It's either a terrible hand or the best hand ever.
Right, first I will summon Royal Magical Library. Then I'm going to activate Dark World Dealings. Draw. Well, damn, sucka. To graveyard. I'm like,
I wonder how
I keep thinking
viable,
discard is an option.
I wonder how viable a Dark World Exodia deck would be. I've got to look into that.
Next, I'm going to activate 1-for-1. So I got to discard you. That's pretty much my only choice. To special summon our good friend, if I can find it, Cyber Valley. Next, I activate Cyber Valley's effect, banishing it, and this. Draw 2 cards.
2 cards. Oh, God.
Next, I activate 1 Day of Peace.
Oh, snap.
We draw.
And I draw my 5th piece of Exodia.
Lol. Not with what you were saying.
Nope.
Next,
Well, it could be I had 4 pieces of Exodia and nothing that explicitly draws.
That could be possible. Oops. that goblin. Shit. I set a card, and then I will end my turn.
Alright, it is my turn. I activate Pot of Duality.
Alright.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm adding Toon Table of Contents
Of course
to my
you're adding.
hand.
Of course you're adding Toon.
Top deck. Top deck. That clears out my deck. It's filthy. It needs cleaned out. All these toons running around. Well, what's the protagonist's name from Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Shit. I don't know.
I was gonna make a joke involving him, but I fucked it up by not knowing his name.
Not by not remembering his name.
Isn't it like Eddie?
I don't give a shit. I never seen.
Dude, that movie is so good.
Never seen it.
Oh, you should. You really should.
Alright, next you're going to activate Trade-In. Yep. You discard a card to draw 2 cards. I chain Appropriate. Draw 2 cards myself.
Activating it and then drawing the cards happen at 2 separate moments, so you do not gain its draw effect when you activate it.
But I so, however, I can activate it when it's the when you drawing cards is the resolution.
Yes. So
that's a common mistake, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. I activate Upstart Goblin. Now you get to chain the draw 2 cards, and you draw the 2 cards first.
And then I add 1,000.
Yeah. To grave. I already activated that. So how many did I send? 1. Alright, end phase. I'll discard a Toon Dragon. Then chain Super Rejuvenation.
Alright.
Draw 2 cards.
I chain, Appropriate, draw 2 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next I will send White Stone of Legend, which will allow me to add Blue Eyes to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Which I then
have 7
to discard. So that puts me at what? 4.
That's 4.
So I'll chain another Super Rejuvenation.
So you draw 4 cards. Next, I chain Appropriate. Draw 2 cards.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
you need to discard 3 cards.
I'll discard 2 cards of Consonance.
Alright.
And a White Stone of Legend.
Which will have you add a... do you have another Blue Eyes?
Yep.
So now you're back to 7.
And that means I have to discard 1 more card. And that's my turn.
I draw.
I think I pulled ahead, but you have better hand.
Oh, you'll see.
Oh my god, that Appropriate. That's what I was thinking for part of the anti-Exodia deck. Appropriate.
I activate Upstart Goblin. To grave. Next, I'm gonna activate Hand Destruction.
Oh, snap fuck.
So we both discard 2 cards. And I am actually gonna discard 2 Cyber Valleys. We each draw 2 cards. Appropriate goes off. I draw 2 more cards.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I should not have discarded that second Blue Eyes. Oh, well.
Next, I activate Trade-In. I discard Destiny Hero Dogma. Draw 2 cards. Alright. What have we got here? I'm just looking at my hand.
All 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 cards in it.
All 11 cards
Jesus.
in it, yep. I'm gonna activate Magical Mallet.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna put 6 in there.
Watch as he draws all 5 pieces of Exodia.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuffle.
How many Toon Dragons do I have in here?
And then I draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't sound all excited over it. Jeez.
Next, I activate Upstart Goblin. Oh yeah, 11,000.
And it means absolutely jack shit.
I know, right? Next, I activate Destiny Draw. I discard Malicious. Draw 2 cards. Next, I activate another Destiny Draw. Discard Plasma. Draw 2 cards. And that's game.
Ah, fuck.
Show hand, yes. Those 4 pieces that you see, that's what I had before I activated Magical Mallet.
Nice. Yeah, here's what I had. I should not have discarded that second Blue Eyes, and next card would have been that. So I'd play Trade In, draw 2 more.
And then I would have drawn.
Set my Reckless Greeds and Jar of Greed. End turn, I would have drawn another
Hold
card.
Hold on a second. Can I claim victory because of Exodia on an opponent's turn?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Exodia goes off. It doesn't have to be on your turn. In fact, if we both drew Exodia in the same chain, when the chain resolves, the turn player's effect goes off first, so it's the opponent's Exodia that would win the duel. Because it would go... Because effects with chains going off simultaneously, turn player always goes first.
Yep.
So, well, I have lost this round. I believe I am 0 for 2 right now.
You are 0 and 2, and I am 2 and 0.
And I've only been playing this game for 10 years?
Yeah. And I've had about a 3-year break from it.
I had a 2-year break, but I still, was part of it. So I think episode 2 was kind of an interesting episode.
Yeah.
It was something
that we really needed to get out of the way. Just to show you how stupid Exodia decks can be.
I might have been using Super Rejuvenation wrong, and I probably could have used like the public chat or something, but fuck that. So yeah.
This has been JBizzo49.
And Prometheus MFD.
We'll see you in episode 3 for more shenanigans.